What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing another Reborn review. This is where I take one of my fans in my collection and we just kind of redo the reviews because the original reviews aren't that great. So, this is my Eskimo model 20124, and we're going to take a look at it. Sorry if I sound out of breath. I went to a trampoline park this morning, and I can't regain my breath still, so I'm going to be breathing a little weird in this video, but it's the only day you can kind of do this because it's sunny in this room, and I already have the thumbnail ready, so I'm just going to do this now. So here's my Eskimo. This fan has another interesting backstory. So this fan I got in the summer of 2019 from a thrift shop. They let me have it for $5. It was not for sale, but I begged for it. I'm like, look, you're not using it. Let me have it. So the guy's like, fine, I'll give it to you $5 and you have to pick it up Wednesday. When I got the fan, the cabinet was completely, like, almost rusted everywhere. There was a big drink stain on here, like when someone set a cup there with no coaster. So whoever did that is an idiot. And the blades are dirty and the motor is damaged. It still is damaged. And needs to be looked at by a professional, which will happen. So yeah. The grills were also very rusted, and this fan was a project. The fan sat in the basement of my house until summer of 2021, so that was 2 years later. What happened, it was put by the curb, because I'm like, it was running like crap, and it needed a lot of work. And then I felt bad after a day or whatever, and I just got it out of the curb there, and decided I was going to work on it as a project, and that's where we are now. So then it was a few weeks later I worked on it, and the whole thing had to be sanded down almost completely, and the grills and the cabinet were repainted. I do have the original handle. I don't know where it is. I know I have it. I don't know where it went though. It wasn't broken. I had to take it off because the screws were rusted almost through, and I didn't want to pick up the fan and it, broke. So the handle had to be removed because the screws were unstable and the plastic wasn't flexible anymore. It was very stiff, so I didn't want the handle to break. So we just replaced it. So the rope handle was installed. So, and then, like I said, the grills and the cabinet were painted. The motor was taken apart and oiled, and then I varnished it a year later in the summer of 2022. And it's still damaged and needs to be looked at. The windings are a little messed up, and you'll hear that when you run the fan. It does buzz. It was very bad before the varnish, so the varnish did take it down quite a bit, but it's not gone completely. So I need something a little thicker, like brush-on varnish. So yeah, kind of a weird story. I kind of abandoned this fan for 2 years, and I decided to work on it. So let's go over how it's doing. So it was repainted in a teal color. I couldn't find the original blue, so it was just this color, which a lot of people in the family like. A lot of my relatives here, they say, "Oh, that's a really nice fan. I love the color." So I guess it was a good investment. Here's this side. For some reason, these fans, which I don't know where all these scratches came from. I swear those were not there not too long ago. Those will get removed. These don't have the holes for a fan stand. There's the other side. Here's the inside bottom. There is no information on this fan. It's all on this speed sticker here. And the switch doesn't have any notches. You just kind of have to turn it and line it up with the high or low. It's kind of like a thermostat. It's really annoying. The notches must have worn off. I did take the switch apart and look at it, and there's nothing I could do to repair it. There had to be holes drilled for this rope handle to be installed. All the bolts in this fan for the grills were replaced because the original ones, a lot of them were corroded. Like, they turned like a very fuzzy white, and one of them cracked in half. Literally one of the bolts had cracked in half. So all the bolts had to be replaced, and they got these ones that you can use a flathead screwdriver to take off, so I don't have to get a wrench now, which I thought was really ridiculous and poor of Edison to make that decision. The blades are fine. They were clean. I didn't polish them yet. I don't know if I ever will, because I honestly don't really care. They probably will, but not for a long time, and I'm not going to wait to make the video until then, because it's just stupid. So we're going to try to turn the fan around. It's extremely heavy. It weighs way too much. Now I see why they made those thin inlays. Here's the back. It's got the full brace. It's got the crappy, buzzy Edison motors. I notice a lot of people on YouTube that retrieve these fans, they always are buzzing. My Manning-Bellman, which is a reskin of this, did buzz, and I varnished it and it stopped. But this motor is still buzzing after varnish, so it needs to be looked at by someone else. There's that. I would show the bottom, but I can't. The fan was 100 pounds, and the cord's only 4 feet long, so it's gonna pull out of the wall. I can promise you the bottom looks just as good as like the inside here. And there's the other sides and the inside of the cabinet. So this was not clear coated, so it's not shiny. Oh well. God, this fan weighs way too much. And someone drew like a plus sign there. I don't know why. So without further ado, let's run the fan on high. That's actually kind of noisy. I don't have my decibel meter on me though. Take it down low. That buzz starts to be apparent now. It's really loud, the buzz. I'd actually say it's gotten worse since I varnished it. There is no startup sound besides the buzz. There's really no humming. If you want to hear a startup sound from a type of motor like this, my Manning-Bellman is the way to go. Because it's the same motor like this one, except it doesn't buzz. Get a little bit of that buzz. It's high. Sounds like it struggles. It struggles to get up to speed there. It's a little ridiculous. I think it buzzes louder on low upon startup. I don't know why. And I noticed the buzz is one of these coils here. Start up on low. Yeah, that's bad. So 2 different coils are buzzing. Because on low it's like brrr, and on high it's like bzzz. So one of the coils is more varnished than the other, or something. I don't know. Spin-down's great. Spin-down used to be terrible on this fan. Forever. So it's pretty much fine besides the buzz. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then I'll see you guys in the next one.